Chapter 4: The Twisted Revelation. Detective Scott couldn't shake off a lingering feeling that something was amiss even after Mr. Jenkins' arrest. She couldn't ignore the seed of doubt that had taken root in her mind. There were still unanswered questions, and the true motive behind the theft remained elusive. Determined to uncover the full truth, Detective Scott delved deeper into the Crawford family's history. She discovered that the owner of the Emerald Dragon, Mr. Crawford Sr., had recently fallen into financial ruin due to his extravagant lifestyle and failed business ventures. One evening, Detective Scott received an anonymous tip leading her to a hidden room within the mansion. It was here that she stumbled upon a startling revelation. Behind a concealed wall panel, she found a meticulously kept ledger containing records of clandestine dealings and secret accounts linked to the Crawford family. As Detective Scott meticulously examined the ledger, a chilling realization washed over her. The Emerald Dragon wasn't just a valuable heirloom, it was a pawn in an elaborate scheme. The Crawford family, including Mr. Crawford Sr., had orchestrated the theft to claim an exorbitant bail amount for its safe return. The true motive behind the theft was not to solve financial troubles but to orchestrate an audacious plan to amass a massive sum of money. It seemed they were willing to go to extreme lengths, even risking their own reputation and the freedom of their loyal butler, Mr. Jenkins, to execute their scheme. Detective Scott's mind raced as she connected the dots. The broken window near the study was likely staged, and the green residue on the windowsill had been deliberately planted to mislead investigators. The butler and maid were unwitting accomplices, each with their own role to play in the grand charade. Suddenly, a voice interrupted her thoughts. It was Mr. Crawford Sr., standing in the doorway, a mix of arrogance and anxiety on his face. "Well, Detective Scott, it seems you've stumbled upon our little secret. Quite the impressive deduction, I must say." Detective Scott regarded him with a mixture of disbelief and disgust. "You risked everything, including your loyal staff and your own freedom, for a sum of money? This is a twisted game you've played." Mr. Crawford Sr. chuckled, a cold, calculating sound. "In the world of wealth and power, detective, one must be willing to take risks. The bail money we aim to amass from the Emerald Dragon's theft is a mere fraction of what we stand to gain." Detective Scott's resolve hardened. She knew she had to bring this web of deception crashing down. With steely determination, she said, "Your greed will not go unpunished, Mr. Crawford. I will ensure that justice is served." Detective Scott used a variety of evidence to uncover the true motive behind the Crawford family's twisted plot. Here are the key pieces of evidence she relied on. Financial documents. Detective Scott thoroughly examined the financial records of the Crawford family, revealing significant losses resulting from failed investments. These documents showcased their desperate need for a substantial sum of money to pay off their mounting debts. Secret correspondence. During her investigation, Detective Scott uncovered a series of encrypted emails and messages exchanged between Mr. Crawford Sr. and various individuals involved in the criminal. These communications indicated a clandestine arrangement to obtain a massive amount of money, specifically $10 billion, as a means to rescue the family from their financial woes. Insider trading evidence. Detective Scott collaborated with financial experts and regulatory bodies to uncover evidence of insider trading within the Crawford family's financial activities. This evidence revealed that they had engaged in illicit practices, manipulating stock prices to their advantage and illegally amassing wealth. They are apprehended, and Mr. Jenkins' role is revealed to be that of a pawn in their twisted plot.